And you can do this on a paper, you can write down, and you can do this on your own time. Number one is list your payoffs. What do you gain from berating yourself? What do you gain by judging yourself? What do you gain by blaming yourself? There has to be some type of gain. In psychology, we call this a secondary gain. So what are your payoffs? When you write it down, why are we writing it down? Because when you write it down on paper, you don't have all those voices in your head telling you all these things, all the rationalizations, all your old beliefs, all these different voices in your head telling you different things. When you write it down black and white on paper or type it or whatever you do or even text it to yourself, you can't lie to yourself because you see it. That's why I like texting. I like emails because before I send a message, I can actually read it and see if that's really something that I wanted to say, or was I saying it because of an emotion or something that was going on. And obviously it comes out much better when I pause for a moment, something that is a little more challenging to do when you're in a one-to-one conversation. Some people are really, really good at conversations. I'm not one of those people. I'm not that good at conversations with people. I've learned to try to pause before I say things. So many times what I want to say doesn't come out right. And like I said, some people it's a skill and I'm just not great at it. So that's why I like texting or like writing it down. But anyway, so list your payoffs. So when you write down, you list your payoffs and you really look at it and you go, that habit isn't really doing me much good. You'll want to change it. Number two, and here again, writing it down is much better. It's much better to do this writing it down anyways than doing it in your head. Know your options. Know what options you have when you are about to make a certain decision, or there's something, like I said, that you're not staying in your lane. You're not happy about yourself. Know what other options you have. There's always other options. We talk about this in our programs that we teach, that there's always option C. God has endless solutions to every one of your problems. And endless solutions. So there's always more than just two options. If you are only realizing that it's either option A or option B, something is wrong. There is always more than either A or B, because option C can be not to do anything. That's also an option. So know your options. Once again, it's getting clarity.